is Annan by the Decemberists from Hazards of Love. And the main riff that I was just playing there starts out in A minor. Just a regular straight A minor chord. And when I'm playing that, what I'm doing is I'm muting the low E string, the 6th string. So first string, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th. So the 6th string is the low E string. The first string is the high E string. For the fingering, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just playing your A minor, and I'm just muting the 6th string with my thumb. And then what happens is you basically will lift off your first finger from the A minor shape, and that would be called probably an A sus2, a suspended 2 chord, because when you play the regular A minor, you're playing C on the 2nd string. But if you lift off your first finger, you're going to let the B note, the open B note ring. And B is the second note in the A major scale. So that's why it's called a suspended 2 chord, A sus2. And what happens is you lift your first finger off of that C note to let the B ring out. I'm going to replace it onto the 6th string, so the F note on the 1st fret of the low E string right there, and play that. So the way that would probably be written would be A sus2 slash F. So if you see the slash with the note, that just means that you're playing the chord with a bass note below the root. So A minor, the root, is your A. And if I add a bass note below the A, that's, you show, when you're writing the chord, you show that lower note after a slash. So A minor slash F would look like this. A minor slash G, like this. But what I'm actually doing is A sus2 slash F, A sus2 slash G, A sus2 slash E. So all I'm doing is playing E, F, G, F with the 1st finger, G with the 4th finger on the 3rd fret. So at least as far as I'm concerned, that's what I would call those chords. There's another name for them. Maybe you can help me out with that, but that's what I would call them. So that's the basic introduction chords. A word on the rhythm, basically it's just down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. That's the basic rhythm. So that takes a little bit of practice to get the hang of, especially before you're ready to sing it, because playing that rhythm and singing the song is a little bit tricky at first. And just keep it going like that, and then you can kind of work on the singing once you've got that down. That's kind of how it begins. Towards the end of the first verse, you'll hear it come down to the E, and then it goes back up to the F instead of back to the A minor, then to the G, then to the A minor. Let me look up the lyric real quick. I forget offhand what the lyric is. So to reach the farther shore, where my true love waits for me, is the line. Wait for me. Back to the F, G, in wait for me, A minor, F, in wait, E for me, F, G, in wait for me, and then back to the A minor, and then A major. He changes there from A minor to A major. So all I'm doing is playing A minor this way. I'm just going to add my 4th finger onto the 2nd fret of the 2nd string to play A major. So that's basically the verse, how the verse goes. And then from there, from the A major, actually the guitar in the song stops there for the chorus. There is no guitar, and you'll hear the organ playing. But of course, if you're playing guitar, you're just playing solo. you want to play those chords. So what they are is D, and then D minor. So you notice in both cases, you know, he's using A minor, A major, D major, D minor. So he uses that twice. We're switching between minor and major. So it starts out on D, D minor, A. Then it goes to F sharp minor. If you don't know the F sharp minor chord, if you think of an E minor, there's E minor, just slide it up and bar it. You slide it up 2 frets and bar it. That's F sharp minor. And then back to the D, E, and then A. So that's the part where he's singing, but if you come, let me pass. You may render me a wreck when I come back. And then it repeats that again. Except the second time through when it repeats it, what I'll do is I'll play it like this. And here, this time, on the second time through, when I transition from that A to the F sharp minor, I'll play A7. So A major, A7, F sharp minor. So to play the A7, all I'm doing is just lifting off. If I'm playing A major this way with my second, third, and fourth fingers, all I'm doing is lifting off that second finger. So the third string, I'm playing the open G note. That's A7. If you're playing A major this way, you just lift off your second finger to play that open G. So basically that's what I do for the chorus, both choruses. From there it comes back into the main riff. That's basically the whole song. The rhythm again, just down, down, up, down, up. Get that down. Just keep playing that over and over until you know the first thing. Just practice that rhythm just on the A minor chord until you can get that, and then once you kind of get a hang of the right hand, what the right hand is doing, then work on what the left hand is doing. And then basically once you've kind of got the chord shapes and the chord progression and the rhythm down, then you're off. And that's pretty much the whole song. So good luck.